Hey everybody, Joe Joseph here with the DailySheeple.com news shot. ZeroHedge.com reporting that retail stocks crash into the hard cold rocks as the Dow traded slightly down a smidge today, but no one really cares anymore, they say. Investors know the risks associated with hiking rates into a weak economy, but are consciously choosing to ignore said risks in order to partake in the grand experiment of centrally planned global economy. Yes, because we need slave labor, lots of it, and plenty of open borders. Now, in spite of the most important part of the U.S. economy getting nailed today after November's consumer spending came in much less than expected, the Dow is hardly down. Everybody's just meh. Incidentally, President-elect Trump will have his hands full come January 20th, specifically with a central bank whose stated goal is now to hedge against any fiscal stimulus he enacts in office. So Janet Yellen just wants to fight inflation, and there's nothing political about it, of course. No, not at all. So since election night, folks, the 10-year bond, according to Zero Hedge, has risen from 1.75% to 2.55% on the premise of a stronger than expected American GDP under Trump. So how can you expect a strong GDP under Trump if the Fed is going to continue to hike rates in a weak consumer spending environment? And one that, by the way, is now going to see rising oil prices being rigged by OPEC. Think about that. Yeah, Zero Hedge certainly poses a very good and valid point. So as we look for making America great again, let's just take things in its totality. Look who he's surrounding himself with. Look what the Fed is doing. And look at what his priorities are right now, folks. And I can tell you, it's not looking like the drain the swamp, America's great Donald Trump that everybody was expecting. But it remains to be seen. I could be surprised. I'm Joe Joseph. This was the DailySheeple.com's news shot, and I'll have one again for you real soon. Take